Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
We are in Henderson, Kentucky today for the second matchup in 3 games between the Full Count Rhythm and the Henderson Flash, 2 first-place teams in each of their respective divisions. The Flash have a record of 10-2, and they lead the North Division. And the Full Count Rhythm also at 10-2, and they lead the South Division. Full Count leads by 1.5 games over the Franklin Duelers, and the Flash lead by 3.5 games over last year's champions, the Du Bois County Bombers. This is Tim Reese sitting just to the side of behind home plate, and we'll have a limited view because of some stands that are right behind home plate and just in front of the press box. We'll have to fight some of the music tonight, but umpires have had their meeting with the coaches, head coach Josh Carman, as the players are still out on the field trying to loosen up. But we should be playing baseball. Looks like they might be trying to go a little bit early. But we'll have a national anthem here soon. But let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the Chick-fil-A Rivergate starting lineups.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
And here are the Chick-fil-A Rivergate starting lineups. First for the visiting Rhythm of Full Count, leading off playing shortstop, Hudson Mims. Batting second, playing right field, Henry Jackson. Behind the plate and batting third, Ryan Miller. Playing center field, batting fourth, Henry Mosley. Tyler Franks, the DH tonight, he will be hitting fifth. And at first base, Harrison Travis, batting sixth. And last night's triple hitter and 2 RBI man, Levi Perrell, will flip-flop with Hudson Mims and move over to second base and bat seventh. Ty Boyd will be at third base and bat eighth. And Cooper Holbrook in left field, batting ninth. And on the mound, a left-hander in the transfer portal, plays at North Carolina, Nick James will be on for his third appearance of the year. Nick has a 1-1 record, thrown 7 innings, given up 3 hits, 1 run. It was unearned, so he has a 0 ERA. Has walked 3 in those 7 innings, but struck out 12. Looking for a little longer start probably than he has. He had a 3-inning start, a 4-inning start, as he has been on a pitch count. And he will look to probably get through the 5th inning tonight. Starting lineup now for the Henderson Flash. See if they're going to do the starting lineups. Not sure if they're doing the national anthem right away, but we will get through the lineup here. Leading off for the Flash, playing second base, Drew Dalton. Batting second in left field, Casey Sorg. The shortstop will at third, Trevor Campbell. At first base, batting fourth, Nick Rucker. And playing right field, batting fifth, Brian Dos Santos. Zach Thomas, the DH, will bat sixth. Batting 7th, Chris Ortega playing third base. The catcher, Grant Mangrum, will bat 8th. And in center field, batting 9th, Peyton Matthews. And on the mound, the young man from Hendersonville, Tennessee, Cade Sanders, who pitches at Volunteer State Community College, team that I covered this past spring. And he will get his first start of the year. Cade Sanders comes in with 3 appearances already. As I said, this will be his first start. He's thrown 6 in the 3rd innings. Got given up 10 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. Walked 7, struck out 6. It's a 2.84 ERA. And the Flash are coached by J.D. Arndt. And assistant coaches Paul Hapt and Austin Dick. Your Full Count Rhythm are coached by Josh Carmen, whose better half, lovely wife Brooke Carmen, has a birthday today. I think she's 29. And happy birthday to Brooke Carmen, who is the Elmer's glue that holds the Full Count Rhythm together. Her and I know Murph Oldham are a big, huge part of what happens on a day-to-day basis for the Rhythm. So Josh Carmen, head coach, and he has assistant coaches, pitching coach Ross Spurgeon, and the hitting coach, also first base coach, Carlos Lara. As the starting lineup and players are running out to their positions, we are about ready to play baseball. 6:30 is game time here in Henderson, Kentucky. The Full Count Rhythm and Henderson Flash clashed in a classic 14-inning game just 3 games ago. And we will have the national anthem, so we'll take a break while this national anthem goes on, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
All right, it's game time. National anthem has been played, and the Henderson Flash out on the field. And this will be a playoff type atmosphere, I believe, as we're going to have a throwing out of the first pitch. Not sure who this is, but it's not going to be Cade Sanders. Somebody named Charlie Mills. We've got some youngsters coming out here. Well, we're waiting for them. A recap of the 14-inning affair between the Henderson Flash. They both came in on that day in first place as well, but Henderson Flash had 8-1 record, and the Rhythm had a 7-2 record, and we're in the midst of and still are in the midst of a winning streak. At that point in time, the Rhythm had won 4 straight. But the Flash had, I believe, just won their 4th straight to go 8-1. They've gone 4-1 and then 4-1 and now have won 2 straight. The Rhythm are on an 8-game winning streak, and I'll talk about that probably a little bit more. But the 14-inning affair, you'll remember if you were watching that night, that was the night the lights went out in Drakes Creek Park in the 12th inning. But the Henderson Flash tied the game in the 3rd at 1-1, but then went up 5-1 in the 4th inning. Full Count scored 2 to come within 1 run. Each team scored a run in the 5th, and the Rhythm tied it up in the 6th, went ahead. Actually, I guess that's tied it in the 7th. And tied after 9. Nobody scored in the 10th or 11th, and each team scored in the 12th, which was that inning that the lights went out. And then no score in the 13th or the top of the 14th. Then in the bottom of the 14th, bases were loaded, and Drew Lowry at the plate. He had fouled off about 6 pitches, and on a 1-2 count, hit a little flare over into the Bermuda Triangle between second base, center field, and right field. As the ball dropped, center fielder Peyton Matthews made a diving attempt but could not make the catch. And Hudson Mims ended up scoring the winning run as the Rhythm went up 8-7 in that contest and have not lost. Again, they are on an 8-game winning streak. Last year, the Rhythm team had an 8-game winning streak, but it was stopped, and but it was not the longest winning streak in the Ohio Valley League. So I did a little research. I believe that was the Fulton Railroaders about 3/4 of the way through the season, as they made a tremendous move to try to get up into first place. But the Rhythm just had too much of a lead over them. So the Rhythm are going to try today to tie the Fulton Railroaders winning streak from last year. And we are set for baseball here at 6:34 as Cade Sanders, right-hander from Hendersonville, Tennessee, is he first pitch in there high over the head of Hudson Mims for ball 1. Hudson Mims from Kennesaw State University. And another pitch misses inside around the knees. Mims hitting .217. He's played in 5 games. He and Tyler Franks were a little late arriving. Another pitch misses inside. The count goes to 3 balls and no strikes. And guess what? I don't have my trusty assistant here. To keep up with the balls and strikes on here, and I am right in the sun. He's going to call that 3-0 pitch a strike. 3-1. Let's see if we can reset things. Another pitch gets in there, brings us to a Music City Fire and Sprinkler full count on Hudson Mims, the leadoff batter for the Full Count Rhythm. Pitch is fouled off. That hurts. That hit the front foot, the left foot of Hudson Mims. He doesn't care anything at all about the full count first pitch foul ball. So the Lamarbs have shown up here in Henderson to see Nick James, their occupant. That ball is swung on and grounded down third base line. It goes foul as well. So Dave Lamarb and Dave and Trish Lamarb here. They've got the battery at home Nick James, Ryan Miller, the catcher. Those are the two young men that are staying with the Lamarbs. Cade Sanders delivers a 3-2 pitch, grounded out to short. Trevor Campbell up with it on to, let's see, Nick Rucker over there at first base for the first out. Let's see if my numbers are working. They appear to be. So stepping into the box with one out, Henry Jackson, who just by luck or maybe divine intervention, his father is here, Frank Jackson. First pitch from Sanders in the dirt, ball one. He said he was flying into St. Louis and trying to get back home to Charlotte, but the flights were canceled. So he rented a car, drove over here to Henderson, Kentucky to see his son as he squares the bunt. Pitch called a strike. Henry Jackson playing right field tonight from Carson Newman. Looks at that 1-1 pitch. It goes high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jackson hitting .286. He's got 12 hits on the season, 2 doubles, a triple, 6 RBIs. Has only struck out twice on the season. It's a ground ball up the middle, and that will be gloved over to first base, not in time, as Drew Dalton tried to make a backhand play and running toward left field, throw over his shoulder, but Jackson just beat the throw. That will put a runner on first base, and left-handed hitting catcher Ryan Miller from Dublin, Ohio, steps to the plate. First pitch, ball one. Ryan Miller, happy to see a new catcher on the roster, Jackson Cothran, who got into last night's game. Ryan hits a ground ball to Dalton at second, who only play will be on to first base. A little ground out, and Jackson will move up to second base. So with 2 outs, Henry Mosley will step to the plate. Mosley with a 9-game hitting streak, I believe. He increased that in his first at-bat of the game yesterday. First pitch to Mosley, high, ball one. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Good breaking pitch by Sanders. I don't see his parents here. Maybe they're listening to the Henderson broadcast, or maybe they're listening to little Timmy Reese here. Another breaking pitch misses. Ball two, 2 balls, 1 strike. Clay and Tressa there in Hendersonville, they're both educators. Pitch swung on and grounded foul down third base line. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Henry Mosley playing in his 12th game of the year. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swung on and driven into center field. Here comes Jackson, and the throw to the plate is up the first base line, and it will not be in time. Peyton Matthews out in center field. Throw just up the line. And on the play, Mosley moves up to second base. So he gets that hitting streak to 10 games. Henry Jackson scores the first run of the game, and that will bring Tyler Franks to the plate. As the Rhythm have scored first here in the top of the first inning. Sanders delivers a pitch that gets by catcher Grant Mangrum. That'll be a pass ball as far as I could see. Henry Mosley will move over to third base. Pitch just inside at the knees. Mangrum just didn't grab it. That ball swung on and hit just past the flash dugout. Looks like a bunch of players are sitting outside of the dugout. 1-1 strike to the Kennesaw State first baseman / DH. He looks at a ball low. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the top of the first inning. Tyler Franks, the DH, and 5-hole hitters got an RBI sitting down there at third base in Henry Mosley. The pitch high. 3 balls and a strike. Cade Sanders steps off the back of the mound and tries to regroup. He's had an infield single and then a seeing eye single a little bit up the middle. Another pitch that's fouled over to the flash dugout. And that will bring the count to full. A Music City Fire and Sprinkler full count. And the pitch. High, ball 4. First walk of the inning for Sanders. And that puts runners at first and third with 2 outs. I got 1 out up on the board. Now we have Harrison Travis will step to the plate. His first and third situation brought to you by Jaggers Construction. Brandon Jaggers, a longtime supporter and hard worker for the Full Count Ministry. Been to Nicaragua on mission trips numerous times. As a leader, as a player. Brandon Jaggers, I believe, one of the original folks. That ball is swung on and driven out to left field. It'll be in the gap off the wall. 1-run will score as he will motor into second base with a stand-up double RBI for Harrison Travis. I didn't see immediately where that ball was hit from my vantage point, but context clues showed me that ball went out to left field. Levi Perel will step to the plate. 3 hits in the inning. We got runners at second and third, and first pitch, breaking pitch in for a called strike. I think things will be a lot easier for me here as this, if the sun goes down, it is right to my back. It's hard for me to see this computer screen, so I apologize. I haven't been able to get to the chats. Another breaking pitch in there for called strike. 2 outs, 0-2 count to Levi Perrell. Amy Travis says, that's my boy. That pitch sails high and inside over the head of Levi Perrell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the first. And the Perrells are checking in. Is that Andy and Gabi? Pitch swung on in the dirt and missed. Throw to first base by Mangrum in time to get the out. But 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 2 runners left on base. We are going to the bottom of the first. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Henderson, Kentucky, where the Rhythm have taken the early lead, 2-0. Nick James on the mound for his 3rd start. The young man out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Attended Clarksville High School, and he's been at the University of North Carolina for the last 3 years, but he is looking to move on and throws the ball hard. He's thrown, this is his 2nd year to pitch for the Rhythm. And in 2021, he had 5 appearances, 3 starts, went 3-0 on the season, threw 20 innings, struck out 28 batters, had a 3.05 ERA. Did not pitch for North Carolina this year. He actually came down with mono in January, and that set him back. So he did not pitch at all, but he is pitching well and back home in Middle Tennessee. And his first pitch to Dalton is swung on and lifted out to left field. That is deep, and it is not staying in the park. First pitch delivered by Nick James, hit out of the park by Drew Dalton, the sophomore, 5'7", 160-pound sophomore out of Centralia College. Well, that's a good way to start if you're a Flash fan.
Now batting for the Flash, left fielder number 5, Casey Sword.
That is Drew Dalton's first big fly of the year. Casey Sword steps to the plate. Sees the first pitch ball, and then a second pitch right at the knees. Great pitch. There's a ground ball over to first base, and it will get through past Harrison, between Harrison Travis and Levi Perrell. So 2 batters, 2 hits.
From Indiana University Southeast,
Trevor Campbell will step to the plate. Campbell having a great start to the year, hitting .419. Rising senior, and he's in the transfer portal. Played last year at Indiana University Southeast, 5'10", 185 pounds. And he hits a ground ball right in front of the plate. Ryan Miller out, and he will not have a play on that ball. That's basically a swinging bunt. That puts runners at first and second for the Flash. Not the start that Nick James had wanted, but we'll see if he can get another ground ball hit to second or short. Hudson Mims out at shortstop today, and Levi Perrell at second base. Ty Boyd at third, Harrison Travis at first. First pitch in there to Nick Rucker, the first baseman. Called strike one. Rucker, a redshirt junior, 5'10", 180 pounds, from Eastern Illinois University, hometown Louisville, Kentucky. Another pitch in there, and it's popped up down the right field line. Looks like it'll get out of play on top of the batting cage that's down the right field line. No balls, 2 strikes to Rucker. Rucker having a slow start to his season, hitting 182, 4 hits, 1 double. He's also in his second year with the Flash. That pitch high and outside. Trevor Campbell, actually, who's on first base, is in his third year with the Flash. James comes set and delivers. Fouled off to the right side. James has had some interest. If you're a hard-throwing left-hander, there's going to be some colleges interested in you. So, and your name goes in that transfer portal, and everybody in the country can see that you're looking to get a new start. That pitch in the dirt blocked nicely by Ryan Miller. As he slides over to his left. Keep that ball in front of him, and runners stay put at first and second. Casey Sorg down at second. Trevor Campbell with the swinging bunt single down at first base. I am ready for that sun to go down here. Nice pitch. It's lined over the shortstop into the gap. 1 run will score. Cooper Holbrook comes up with it. Throws over to third base. Not in time to get Campbell. As Rucker has an RBI double into left center field. And that ties the score. And now we will have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit by Ross Spurgeon. 2-2, no outs, as the first 4 batters that Nick James has faced have reached base via either a home run, a single, or a double. So Drew Dalton led off first pitch, swinging over the left field fence with a home run. Casey Sorg had a 3-hopper through the right side into right field for a base hit. Trevor Campbell with a swinging bunt. And Nick Rucker with a line drive over the leaping Hudson Mims for a double in the left center field gap. Ryan Dos Santos, left-handed hitting from Tusculum University, steps in. Ball in the dirt, blocked and kept close by Ryan Miller. The Quattrochis have checked in, as always. The Harrison Travis fan club seems to get larger. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Nick James needs a strikeout here. And there's a ground ball to second. That'll score a run. Burrell up with it over to first base. As the Flash take the lead on the ground out. But Nick James gets the first out.
Batting for the Flash, your designated hitter. From Louisiana State.
That will bring up to the plate Zach Thomas, the designated hitter. He's from Louisiana State University. Eunice, redshirt freshman, 6'3", 205. Stepping up to the plate with one out and a man at third base. First pitch in there, looks like on the outside corner. Or strike one. James pitching from the stretch. And a changeup to short. Tough play right there by Hudson Mims, but he gathers it. It'll be another RBI ground out as Trevor Campbell, or Nick Rucker, has now scored. 4-2. First pitch to Chris Ortega, the third baseman. Called strike. Ortega, 6'3", 215-pound senior, also from Tusculum University. And a fastball on the inside corner, another called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. As the 7th batter to bat in the inning for the Flash. Full count took a 2-0 lead in the top of the first, but that was quickly erased. There's a ground ball back to Nick James. And he's going to run over to first base for some reason and take it himself. As there's some talking already going on. Nick James not real happy. So he won unassisted.
4 runs. After getting up 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, none left on base. The Henderson
We will
Flash lead.
go to the top of the second inning. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Top of the second inning here in Henderson. And the back end of the home and home, and this will be the last time that these two teams play against each other unless they end up in the championship round at the end of the year. North and South divisions here in the Ohio Valley League, and the South Division only plays the North Division 2 times, once at home and once away. So in a short span of 4 days, the Flash and the Rhythm will complete their home and home set. 4-2. So we head to the top of the second inning. Ty Boyd steps to the plate. He will lead it off for the Rhythm. First pitch from Cade Sanders, ball 1. Pitch misses, apparently just inside, as the chirping and posturing has started early here in this game. It's left over from last game 3-4 days ago. 14 innings basically played as actually the Flash were coming off of playing 2 7-inning games. They played a doubleheader the day before, coming to Hendersonville, Tennessee. A 3-0 pitch misses. Ball 4. And the Rhythm have a leadoff batter on first base, and that will bring up Cooper Holbrook, as there will be a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit. I assume this is Austin Dick, the pitching coach, that will come out. He shook Cade Sanders' hands, took the ball from him, and off the mound will come Cade Sanders. So a very short hook, as he will end up walking 2 batters. He'll go 1+ innings. So we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We'll be right back after this short break. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Bring in Aiden Vosberg, right-handed pitcher from LSU Eunice, 6'1", 185-pound sophomore, on in relief of Cade Sanders. Aiden Vosberg on for his 3rd appearance. It's his 2nd appearance in relief. He has a 1-0 record, 5 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. It was earned, has walked 4, struck out 5, a 1.59 ERA, and he will face Cooper Holbrook with a man on first base and nobody out here in the top of the 2nd inning. Henderson Flash lead 4-2 as both teams came out hitting. Been 7 hits already in the contest. Cade Sanders, I guess almost like a starter, just going an inning. Throw over to first base. Back in time is Ty Boyd, but not sure if he had that sun in his eyes or what, but he was late arriving, but did get back just in time. And the pitch to Holbrook misses. Down low. Getting used to the new buttons on, trying not to use the mouse on my scoreboard. So Holbrook swings and misses. Although the ball comes out, he must have made a little bit of contact on that. Umpire raised his hands as though contact was made on that swing. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking pitch missed, I guess, just a little bit down. So it's been a while since I've called a game on the road. We've had 2 swings and misses up at Paducah due to Wi-Fi issues, but looks like we got a green square, another throw over to first base. Zach Williams' favorite play in all of baseball, the pickoff over at first base by the pitcher. He's yet to see anybody picked off. Three balls and 1 strike now to Holbrook as Aiden Vosberg faces his first batter. Swung on and fouled off to the right side. Brings us to a Bank of Tennessee full count. John Smithson, mortgage broker over at Bank of Tennessee. We thank him very much for his support as that full count misses outside for ball 4. Puts runners at first and second, the top of the order. Hudson Mims coming to the plate. So Boyd at second, Holbrook at first, both on via a walk. Hudson Mims grounded out to shortstop in his first appearance on a full count. Sees a breaking pitch from Vosberg that misses low and away. Another pitch misses down. So Vosberg coming in and having a little trouble finding the plate as well. That's a Mims from Macon, Georgia. One of 4 players on the team who call Kennesaw State their college. 2-0 pitch fouled off to the right side. As some of the youngsters will head off over there. There's another playing field off to the right side behind the stands. We are in a city park here in Henderson. I think they actually call it Park Field. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2. Mims swung on and grounded. Diving play by third baseman Chris Ortega down there. He made the stop, and as he tried to get up, he lost the ball. I would have to check game changer, but I would rule that a base hit. But regardless, the bases are now loaded and nobody out. Brings up Henry Jackson. Henry the Eagle with his dad in attendance, Frank. Swung on and grounded to short. This could be 2. Campbell over to second, on to first base. And I can't see the umpire blocked, but they do call him out. So a run will score, no RBI, but a 6-4 to 3. And Ryan Miller will step to the plate. Four to 3 now, and he'll swing and hit a ground ball at the second base. Dalton over to Rucker, and a promising inning for the Rhythm goes by the wayside. The double play, big, huge play for the Flash. We're going to the bottom of the second. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Welcome back to Henderson, Kentucky. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. Nick James back out on the mound for the Rhythm. Looking to have a little better half inning here. He gave up 4 runs on 4 hits in the bottom of the first inning. Looks like this might be a high run scoring game, even though the 2 top teams for ERA are battling here. The Rhythm come in with a 2.31 ERA. That will go up after today's game, and the Flash come in at 2.82. Those were the first earned runs given up by Nick James. He will face Grant Mangrum. He will take a healthy cut to start the bottom of the second. Mangrum, the catcher for the Flash, and he started to go but held up, and first base umpire checked down to first base, and he says yes, he went. I would disagree with that sitting where I'm sitting, but 0 balls, 2 strikes, swung on and foul tipped to the screen. Count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes. Mangrum also from LSU Eunice, hometown Sterlington, Louisiana, 6'1", 180 pounds, sophomore, and he goes down swinging. First strikeout of the ball game for Nick James, and already a good start for the young left-hander from Clarksville, Tennessee. Peyton Matthews stepping to the plate. Batting from the left side, and he will swing and miss. And that pitch plunks Peyton Matthews, so he will head on down to first base. First batter to reach here in the second inning. Bring the leadoff batter back to the plate, Drew Dalton, who hit the first pitch that he saw from Nick James over the left field fence. So the pitcher is in the shade as first pitch to Dalton misses down low. But the first baseman and the first base runner are in the sun. Second base and right field, center field also in the sun. Everyone else in the shade. Swung on and grounded softly to shortstop as Hudson Mims only play will be over to first base. Matthews moves up to second base. 2 outs now.
Batting for the Flash from Floyd Knobs, Indiana, it's number 5, Casey Sword.
And I have to remember to put the outs up there, I guess. I thought that strikeout would have automatically updated to an out, but apparently it didn't. That pitch in the dirt, it will get to the screen, and Matthews will move over to third base on the wild pitch. Casey Sorg with 2 outs. The left fielder for Henderson. He swings on the ball over to third base, handcuffs Ty Boyd, but he will throw on to first base to retire Sorg and retire the Flash. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. So the first 0 of the ball game thrown up there by Nick James. And we are headed to the top of the third inning. 4-3, Henderson leads. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Henry Mosley leading off the top of the third inning here at Henderson. Rhythm find themselves down 4-3. Aiden Vosberg back out on the mound. First pitch that he delivers to Henry Mosley is a called strike. And Mosley swings and misses at the next pitch. Looked like it was pretty close to where it was a called strike, but thank you for sending in the chats. Another curveball, and I thought it was going to be a delayed call by our home plate umpire, but catcher Grant Mangrum for sure thought that was strike three. Missed maybe a little bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now to Mosley, who singled and scored in the first inning. He swings. Ball gets away from the catcher. Mosley heading down to first, and the throw on a second pump from Grant Mangrum will not be in time. So a strikeout, but not sure if they counted that as a wild pitch or a pass ball, but Henry Mosley is on at first base. And we'll bring to the plate Tyler Franks, who walked in the first. Why, when I hit this reset count, it doesn't reset? 1 ball, no strikes to Franks. Swings and foul tips that ball. No bat boy tonight, so the on-deck batter will need to retrieve. Not sure. Hopefully the field will become a little bit lighter when the lights take effect, as Frank swings over the top of that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing high, pop up in the infield. Looks like Chris Ortega, third baseman, will come in and make a little bit of a circus catch. Thought he was under it, but had to take some quick, choppy steps to come in and make that catch. So 1 out, 1 on. Harrison Travis steps to the plate. He had an RBI double in the first inning. Trying to get to the game changer here, and for some reason I'm struggling. Curveball in there for a called strike. We were late arriving here on the Hemphill Brothers Full Count Rhythm ride. Beautiful blue bus with a nice decals from Doodat. Another check of Mosley over at first base. But late arriving and scrambling to get set up for the broadcast. Pitch misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike to first baseman Harrison Travis. Fastball way high. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. 4-3. Henderson leads. Scored 4 runs in the first. Swung on and fouled at the plate. 2-2 now to the young catcher out of Carson Newman, hometown of Saudi Daisy, Tennessee, and the leader in the clubhouse with fans who send in chats. Becca Poole, part of the Harrison Travis fan club, along with Amy Travis and the Quattrochis. 2-2 pitch is popped up over to the right side, over toward the dugout, and just out of play. I thought at first that Nick Rucker was going to have a beat on that, but he ran out of room. Hey, I'm finally in the shade here, so I don't have the sun beating down on my back in my head, and I can actually see the computer screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch, another pop up that will probably get out of play again. Nick Rucker won't even run over this time to the fence. Harrison Travis staying in there. Those are fastballs that are on the outside corner, and he is just trying to fight those off. The 2-2 in comes a fly ball out to right field. Ryan Dos Santos is battling the sun. He makes the catch. Mosley will get back to first base. He looked like he was struggling at first. That sun is very difficult out there, and he's going to have to fight it for a little bit longer. Two outs now. Runner at first base. Levi Perrell stepping to the plate. He struck out to end the first inning. From Lexington, North Carolina, the 10's Catawba. First pitch, breaking pitch, low and away. Thank you for joining us today on the Full Counts 13th game of the year. Swung on and grounded down to third base. Ortega bobbles, throws to first base, but not in time to get the speedy Perrell. That I'm sure will end up being an error on third baseman as that ball was hit right to him. He bobbled it, but then had a strong throw. But Perrell beat the throw. So let's see, we got a drop third strike. They called that a pass ball. Finally got my game changer up as head coach J.D. Arndt will go out to talk to the first base umpire. I don't have umpires' names typically for road games. I don't know where they dress, so I can't go over there and ask them their name, and they come out right as I'm starting the broadcast. So I'm sure they're happy to go unnamed during the entire game. So Nana from Naperville checking in. Thank you for all our Nanas and Mimis and Mammals and Papaws and Pups and Mums. It's been interesting getting to, we got a dancing grandma. Ty Boyd steps to the plate, swings and misses. Let's put a runner at second base, first and second, so we can accurately show what's going on here at the ball game. Ty Boyd walked to lead off the second inning and later scored. That ball in the dirt. Grant Mangrum blocks it, throws over to third base, and Mosley gets in under the tag. Levi Perrell stays put at third base. So a wild pitch will put Mosley at third just when I put him on second base. He's too fast for me. First and third. This first and third brought to you by Long Hollow Church. Big supporter, longtime supporter of Full Count Ministries. A couple years ago, surprised 10 ministries that are near and dear to the Long Hollow Church with a $25,000 check, and one of them was the Full Count Ministries. Swung on and tapped foul down the third base line. It wasn't foul till just about 3/4 of the way, but Ty Boyd just knew that ball was going foul. He didn't even come out of the box. Didn't put the ball up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes as Levi Perrell was headed to second base, but will come back. The Rhythm are in 5th out of 11 places in stolen bases, 24 for 28. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base. The score still 4-3. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Back on the mound is Nick James for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Finds his Full Count rhythm down 4-3. Trying to see where I've messed up on the how in the world they gave Levi Perrell a base hit on that ground ball down to 3rd base. They didn't call that an error. Okay, well, that's what the issue is. First pitch in there to Trevor Campbell. Called strike 1. That's why they don't show an error up on the board. That's a gift right there to Levi Perrell, no question. He will take it. Make up for a play in Fulton that I still don't understand how that was ruled the way it was, but I won't go into that whole situation. Nick James down in the count now, 3 balls and 1 strike. Campbell swings and fouls that pitch off to the right side, and we have a CMG Financial Full Count. Kevin Long, supporter of Full Count Rhythm over at CMG Financial. And the full count pitch is wide of the mark. And we'll put a runner on first base, a leadoff walk.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash from Louisville, Kentucky, number 9, Nick Rucker.
Nick Rucker will step to the plate. It's the first walk of the game by James. That ball is lined out to center field. Henry Mosley comes in, makes the play, and Trevor Campbell will scoot back to first base quickly. Ball hit hard. But Mosley able to track that one down. A lot of Flash players swinging at that first pitch. Ryan Dos Santos, who grounded out in his first plate appearance, got an RBI on that ground out. Steps in there, left-hander, born in Canada. Spent college years here in delayed steal by Campbell, and he will be toasted cheese as Ryan Miller sees him out of the corner of his eye. But he will throw down to Hudson Mims to get Trevor Campbell on that delayed steal for the second out of the inning. 2 balls. Now 3 balls, no strikes. Nick James finding the strike zone elusive as he walks Dos Santos, which is not a good move. Last year, Ryan Dos Santos led the entire Ohio Valley League in stolen bases. He had 40 steals last year, and he is on with the second walk of the inning. Zach Thomas, the designated hitter, steps in and sees the first pitch in there for called strike one. Thomas grounded out, also had an RBI on his ground out in the first inning. The 0-1, change up just outside. Ball one. See Nick's dad who's here, Richie James, taking pictures, video up from Clarksville, Tennessee. The pitch swung on and off the pole, and just for Zach Williams, ring that bell, and another Angel gets his wings. There are five metal poles that hold up the netting behind home plate. The runner goes, swung on and lifted out to right center field, and Henry Mosley will get under that one for the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. One runner left on base, and all zeros in the third inning as the gnats are all over me here. We're going to the top of the fourth. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Cooper Holbrook will lead off the top of the fourth inning for the Rhythm. He walked. This time he hits a ground ball to short, bobbled by Campbell, who throws on to first base. Delayed call by the first base umpire, but he punches Holbrook out. Again, from my vantage point, I can hear the crack of the bat, but a lot of times I can't see it. And you see the darkness here on the inner part of the field. There's a ground ball down third baseline. It will go foul. Chris Ortega picks it up, delivers it back to Aiden Vosberg, who is still on the mound for the Henderson Flash. He came on in relief of Kate Sanders in the second inning. Breaking pitch to Hudson Mims, misses. That ball is lifted high and deep to left field, and back goes Casey Sorg, and he catches it right at the base of the fence. Hudson Mims just got under that one. A little bit more of the baseball, and that ball would have been out of here to tie the game up, but instead it's out number 2. And with 2 outs, Henry Jackson steps to the plate for his third plate appearance. Sees a fastball go low. Henry 1 for 2 on the day, singled and scored in the first. Had an infield single. Fastball on the inside corner, called strike one. Umpire seemed to kind of flinch, like maybe Mangrum, if he missed that, or if it hit Jackson, it would hit him. That ball goes in the dirt and over toward on-deck batter Ryan Miller. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and grounded down to Ortega. He catches it on 2 hops. The throw over to first base is in time. 1-2-3 inning for the Flash. 4-3 still our score. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give him a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back in Henderson, Kentucky. The Rhythm's only trip this year to Henderson. A battle of 2 first-place teams in the Ohio Valley League. And you know, an important game like that, you know who's going to be here in attendance. The commissioner of the Ohio Valley League, John Bruce, just walked by me, tapped me on the shoulder, and probably heading over to get a hamburger, maybe something to drink. He goes over to shake the hand of the general manager of the Henderson Flash. I think his name is Clay. I can look that up real quick, probably. Especially if I'd have had an intern, I would have been able to. But here we go for the bottom of the 4th. Chris Ortega in there to face Nick James. You're a kind man, Mr. Frank Jackson, giving me a cold water. What a man right there. First pitch in there for a called strike. Next pitch misses inside, ball 1. Chris Ortega grounded back to Nick James, who Nick chose not to toss it over to Harrison Travis. That pitch is fouled off at the plate. Nick was pretty frustrated there in that first inning and caught that soft ground ball back to him, and as he was running over, I guess he just made the decision that he wanted to take it himself, which as Ortega goes down swinging for strike 3 and 1 out. That irked the players on the Flash team as they started chirping, as they call it. So second strikeout for Nick James brings up Grant Mangrum, the catcher. That off-speed pitch catches the inside corner for called strike 1. So swing and a miss. Nick James working quickly. Hard for a broadcaster to do any research in the middle of a game. Clay Bolin, I believe, is just missed down below the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let me see. Pretty sure that Clay Bolin is swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nick James rolling along now. First 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th via strikeout. Host family coordinator is Clay Bolin. I believe that general manager Josh Carmen told me that that's who it was. And Peyton Matthews steps up there and continues the streak for Nick James. He gets ahead with first pitch strike, and there's a ground ball down to Harrison Travis, who will collect it and step on the bag and then bump into Nick James, who was heading down to help out on that play down the right field line, or down the first base line. But a 1-2-3 inning for both squads in the 4th inning. 3 up, 3 down. 4-3, Flash still lead. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Three, 4, and 5 due up for the Rhythm here in the top of the 5th inning. Find themselves down 1 run. All the scoring in the first 3 half innings. Full Count scored 2 in the first, and the Flash doubled that up and scored 4 in the bottom of the first inning. Full Count scored their 3rd run in the 2nd inning, and 0 since then. Ryan Miller swings at the first pitch, and he gets fouled off to the left side into the parking lot or into the street. Ryan Miller 0 for 2, grounded out twice to Drew Dalton at second base. And he is up there to swing. Swings and misses at that pitch. Ryan Miller been moved all around the batting order. Was in 3-hole for a good period of time. Moved up to the 2-hole once, and then 5th, and then back to the 3rd spot where he looks at pitch outside from Aiden Vosberg for his 3rd full inning. Quick pitch there on a breaking pitch. Misses down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the University of Tennessee backstop, Ryan Miller from Dublin, Ohio. Looks at ball 3, and we don't call it 3-2 in our parts. We call that a full count. This full count brought to you by Music City Fire and Sprinkler. Supporter for the Full Count Rhythm this year. And there's a hard shot to second base. And Dalton didn't want anything to do with that ball as it goes into right center field, and Ryan Miller will stand up at second base. I wonder what they will say about that as Drew Dalton does an olay out there at second base. Extremely hard hit ball. I'm going to guess they gave him a double. Anyway, we're going to have a runner at second base, a full count that he did not foul off. Miller leads. Henry Mosley in there on a breaking pitch called strike 1. Zach Williams, let's go Rhythm, and let's go Tim Reed. Of all the ones that I look at, and there's a ground ball up the middle. Trevor Campbell will get it on 2 hops. A high throw, but Nick Rucker will collect that. So a ground out moves the runner over to third base.
Designated hitter Tyler Franks.
So Tyler Franks steps to the plate. Let's see, they gave Ryan Miller a double on that. I don't disagree. Tyler Franks looking to drive in the tying run down at third base. Looks at a first pitch ball. Vosberg is from the windup, and there is a suspect strike called right there. He started to offer at it, held up, but the pitch was called a strike. That ball is drilled out to right field, and it will get down in the corner. One run will score. Dos Santos up with the ball in the corner. Tyler Franks will pull the anchor at second base with an RBI double down the right field line. Once again, I couldn't see where the ball went. I just have to start looking at the fielders. So 2 doubles have produced 1 run here. Harrison Travis steps to the plate. Looks at a first pitch ball. So we are tied up here in Henderson. Not a lot of runs are separating these two teams over the 2021 or 22 season. That ball is lifted out of play behind the backstop. And it goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. We're playing here in the top of the 5th. Aiden Vosberg on in relief of Cade Sanders, who went 1 inning and 1 batter. Hit up 3 hits and 3 runs. There's a fastball right down the can for a called strike. Travis has doubled to left center and flew out to right field. That is the 3rd double of the day for Rhythm. They have 7 hits thus far. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Rhythm, 4 runs, 4 hits. As Franks leads off, swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Catcher will have to throw down to first, and he will get the out, and Franks will be doubled up at third base as the pitcher is waving to the Rhythm players as he walks off. So let's a double play there and an ill-advised run down over to third base by Tyler Franks. But the Rhythm do tie the game 4-4. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the bottom of the 5th inning, where the Rhythm have tied it up in the top of the 5th. The Flash will send their top 3 in the lineup. Drew Dalton, Casey Sorg and Trevor Campbell. Zach Williams having the conversation with me on this chat as the first pitch is swung on and driven down out the left field line. Drew Dalton likes that first pitch, and he will get to second base on a stand-up double. So home run and a double for Drew Dalton. Got a loud microphone for the PA man, no question. But probably have about 100 or so fans that are here. Nobody behind me in the stands. Another swing at the first pitch and a foul ball back to the screen. Let's get out of the middle of the fifth and let's get to the bottom of the fifth. That makes my hotkeys work a lot better. Casey Sorg steps to the plate, hits a ground ball to short. Mims up with it. Throws over to first and retires Sorg. Drew Dalton stays at second. So 1 on and 1 out. Takes a little while to get back into the groove. As I said, it's been a while since I've done this solo. Run the board and talk to describe the action. Trying to remember when the last one was. Maybe it might have been Fulton, where we head tomorrow. Trevor Campbell steps to the plate. Pitch is high, and Dalton will steal third base as Ryan Miller was coming up to throw down to third base. The ball popped out of his hand. So 1 out and a man at third now. Ball is popped up over on the other side of the first base dugout. A lot of cars parked right near here, so a lot of windshields going out. We need apparently a windshield sponsor. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trevor Campbell, Louisville, Kentucky, formerly played at Asbury University. Another foul ball off to the right side. And he will be heading apparently to his third college. He transferred from Asbury University to the Indiana University Southeast and is now in the transfer portal. The 1-2 pitch swung on and tapped down the third base line. Third baseman Ty Boyd will try to make that play, but he will not have a play, as that will be an infield single and an RBI. As the man was not on second base, I forgot to bring him over to third on the stolen base. But he ends up scoring. That makes the score 5-4 with 1 out. Just as soon as the Rhythm tie the game up, the Flash deliver an RBI single to take the lead, and we will have a Bank of Tennessee mound visit. We're just throwing sponsors everywhere. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it's Rhythm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Sometimes I've written down some other sponsors. There's a lot of sponsors for the Rhythm, and we thank each and every one of you, from individuals to companies to churches to banks. Umpire over getting a drink of water as he's having a little trouble getting the old water bottle out of the fence and the new water bottle down where he wants it to go. Thank you for the kind comments on the chat. Miss Quattrochi. That pitch to Rucker high, ball 1. Scoreboard not changing the hits yet out there, so my updated list says 5 runs and 6 hits. They're showing 4 runs and 4 hits still as that pitch misses just below Rucker's knees. So I'm not the only one that has issues keeping up with the scoreboard, but pretty sure up there they only have, as my son would say, you got one job. Your one job is to keep up with the scoreboard. They got the Rhythm leading 5-4, which I'm fine with, but don't think it's going to roll that way. 3 balls, no strikes to Nick Rucker, who has doubled and flied out to center field. He scored, drove in a run in that first inning. There's a hard hit ball down into the Rhythm dugout. 3-0 pitch as Rucker had the green light. The Flash started out the bottom of the first with a home run, single, and double. And then 2 ground outs, plated runs 3 and 4 before they finished in that bottom of the first. That pitch in there for a called strike. Brings us to a Bank of Tennessee full count. 1 for 2 tonight so far on the full count first pitch foul balls. 30 for 70 coming into tonight's game. So now 31 for 72. That's probably at a 43%. Runners going, and it pitches high and outside. 4-4. That is the 3rd walk of the contest, and that will end the night, looks like, for Nick James, as head coach Josh Carman will make the Hemphill brothers call to the bullpen. So we'll take a break and tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with a grilled chicken strawberry salad, fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders, topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Spencer Wilkins from Kennesaw State University will come in to relieve Nick James, 6'1", 190-pound redshirt freshman from Monticello, Georgia. Come in with 1 out and 1 runner on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Spencer on for his 5th appearance. It does not have a record. He's thrown 5 innings, given up only 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 3, struck out 4. 1.80 ERA for the right-hander from the Kennesaw State Owls. The son of Mark and Lori Wilkins. He will face Ryan Dos Santos, to actually with runners at first and second base. One out, Dos Santos at the plate. He walked in his last plate appearance, grounded out, also popped up out of play. First pitch. Dos Santos hitting .412 on the season, his 14 hits. Looks at a called strike 2 on that breaking pitch. Has 2 doubles, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Has walked now 11 times on the year. Struck out 7. And started to go on that high fastball, but held back. Wilkins looking for a ground ball double play to get out of the inning, as the Flash have taken the lead here on a double and a single in the inning. Off-speed pitch, looked like he turned that one over in the dirt, blocked by Ryan Miller. Wilkins comes to the stretch, a 2-2 pitch, another high fastball. Brings us to a full count, a Long Hollow Church full count the other night at Missions Night. A week ago tonight, as a matter of fact, a big crowd, and Robbie Gallaty, Jeff Borton came on, and that's our ground ball to Travis, who will collect and throw to second. And that will be all they can get. So they get the force out at second base. And runners now at first and third with 2 outs. Bring to the plate designated hitter Zach Thomas, 0 for 2. Fastball misses high. This first and third situation brought to you by Mitch Warren over at his State Farm as a throw over to first base. I don't even know that Wilkins was even on the rubber when he threw over there, but Mitch Warren's office right around the corner from where the Rhythm play their home games at Drakes Creek. Fastball misses low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. So they're playing music in the middle of the at-bat of Wild Thing after 2 balls. Wilkins trying to get in and shut this rally down before it gets started. But a broken bat line drive over the third baseman's head will score 1 run. The throw comes into third base. The bat almost got all the way out to Ty Boyd. And the still be runners at first and third, but another run comes in. Still 2 outs. That ball ate him up, but he was strong enough to get it over Boyd's head for an RBI single. Trevor Campbell comes in to score. Ryan Dos Santos hustles all the way over to third base. So 2 runs now in the inning, and Chris Ortega will step to the plate. Breaking pitch in there for called strike 1. Ortega 0 for 2. Grounded out to the pitcher unassisted and struck out to lead off the top of the 4th inning. Fastball fouled off. 0-2. Wilkins gets ahead early. 3 hits in the inning. 2 runs. Those 2 runs will be charged to Nick James, as he will. The book is now closed on Nick. 4 1/3. Give up 6 hits, 6 runs. They were all earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 hit. Batter as that breaking pitch misses low and outside. Zach Thomas down there at first base. I don't expect he'll be running. He is 2 for 2 in stolen bases, but they came in with 36. That ball's lifted out to center field. Henry Mosley on the run makes a sliding catch to end the inning. Henry Mosley, like the eraser out there in center field. So that will end the 5th inning for the Flash, but they score 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. 6 to 4. The Flash lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Levi Perrell to lead off the top of the 6th inning. Second baseman for the Rhythm. 7, 8, and 9 due up. Perrell, Boyd, and Holbrook. As the Rhythm find themselves down by 2. Perrell 1 for 2 as he squares to bunt, but pulls it back on ball 1 as Carlos Lara makes his late break for first base coach's box. Ross Spurgeon, third base coach for the Rhythm. Another curveball down low and in the dirt. Nice pickup by Grant Mangrum. So the defense for the Flash, Casey Sorg, Peyton Matthews, and Ryan Dos Santos out in the outfield as Perrell will look at a pitch at the knees for called strike around the infield. Chris Ortega, Trevor Campbell, Drew Dalton, and Nick Rucker left to right. Grant Mangrum behind the plate, and he picks that ball out of the dirt, but it's ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to the young middle infielder from Catawba College. He swings and hits a ball out to center field. Peyton Matthews will drift over to right center field and collect that for the first out. Ty Boyd now steps to the plate.
Third baseman, Ty Boyd.
Boyd from LMU, Lincoln Memorial University, hometown Alcoa, Tennessee. He swings and misses at the first pitch that he sees from Aiden Vosberg. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Nice breaking pitch there. Boyd walked and scored in the second, struck out to end the third. Looking to get on base with 1 out. Looks at a fastball high. Trying to do a little research on the Henderson Flash, and I see Aiden Vosberg. Didn't see him with any pitching stats, only saw him with hitting stats. There have been several two-way players that I've been seeing here in the league as that pitch goes in the dirt. Eats up Grant Mangrum a little bit. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. After Vosberg got ahead 0-2, Boyd has worked the count back to 2-2 here with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Curveball fouled off the backstop. Count remains 2-2. Ty Boyd, 6 foot, 195-pound junior. And he goes down swinging. Two outs now for Cooper Holbrook, the incoming freshman to Vanderbilt University, hometown of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Son of Chad and Jennifer Holbrook, steps to the plate, sees a fastball high and tight. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Just had his birthday a few days ago. Swings and misses that fastball. Breaking pitch misses low and away. Holbrook played in the game of the 6-5 victory over Paducah. As he swings and misses. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. He went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Played left field in that game as well. 2-2 pitch. Check swing, and they will check down at first base. And first base umpire has his arms in a T formation, which means he did not go. And that brings us to a CMG Financial full count. Thank you to Kevin Long for his support as Holbrook swings and misses at a high fastball. Comes up empty. 4 strike 3. Rhythm go down 1-2-3 in the 6th. 6-4 still the score. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Going to the bottom of the 6th inning here in Henderson, Kentucky. The Rhythm find themselves down 6-4 on an 8-game winning streak. 10-2 record. They split their first 4 games of the season with the Franklin Duelers and the Fulton Railroaders and have reeled off 8 straight victories. Spencer Wilkins back on the mound for the Rhythm, and he gets a swing and a foul ball straight back from Grant Mangrum. Sounded like it hit the top of the press box. 4 strike 1. Mangrum has struck out his first 2 times to the plate. Breaking pitch in there for called strike 2. He finds himself down in the count again. Mangrum 6'1", 180 pounds. He looks a little bit bigger than 180. He swings and misses. 4 strike 3, and he has the hat trick. First strikeout by Spencer Wilkins. And the number 9 hole hitter, Peyton Matthews, steps to the plate. Left-handed hitter from Rock Valley College. And an off-speed pitch hit off the end of the bat. Fouled over Ross Spurgeon on the hop out of the dugout to retrieve that foul ball. And the 0-1 in the dirt. All right, the view's a little bit better now. Of course, the light's now taking effect as the sun has gone down. Swing and a miss on a fastball. He was way behind that pitch. Matthews plays at a Division III school, or Division III JUCO, and he goes down looking. That was a good pitch on the outside corner for strike 3. 2 strikeouts in a row by Wilkins. Yeah, he better get ready. Drew Dalton steps to the plate. Looks like he must be a switch hitter. I don't remember him batting left-handed already. He will look at the first pitch from Wilkins in there for a called strike. Spencer Wilkins not playing this inning. He's coming up there and throwing strikes. And another off-speed pitch swung on and missed by Dalton. Dalton having a big day. Led off the ball game with a home run. Grounded out to short and then doubled. to lead off the 5th inning. 0-2 pitch, grounded to short. Mims on 2 hops will throw over to first base to retire Dalton. 3 up, 3 down. We're heading to the 7th inning. 6-4, the Rhythm are down. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Heading to the top of the 7th inning. John Bruce stepping in here. John, I need to teach you how to run this scoreboard right here for me when you show up. I'm telling you, I'm spinning plates here. Got a new pitcher on the mound for the Flash, number 12, J.D. Willis. I believe we figured out his name was James David Willis, I believe. Zach, you probably remember. I didn't write it down, I don't think so. But J.D. Willis pitched in the 14-inning game the other day, went 2 innings, gave up a hit and 3 strikeouts. But he is on in relief of Aiden Vosberg. Good night. We got a lot of gnats around here. And Vosberg threw 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, walked 1, struck out 5. And he is in line for the win if the Flash can hold on. He will face the top of the order here. And the Rhythm, Hudson Mims. Looks at the first pitch outside, ball 1. And a pitch in the dirt, ball 2. You want, tell you what, you want to stay, you want around, you going to stay and you're going to be here? Okay, I'll plug this up here in just a second. Get John Bruce. I didn't bring a chair for it. It's a 2-0 pitch. A swung on, popped up in the infield. Looks like Nick Rucker will give way to Drew Dalton. And the first out of the inning recorded on a pop-up. So Henry Jackson steps in with 1 out and nobody on. 1 for 3 on the day. I know there was something else I was looking up before. As an off-speed pitch from Willis gets in there for called strike 1. Henry Jackson from Carson Newman University. He swings and fouls loudly off of the backstop, the roof just over the top of the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes to Henry Jackson. Got the fans behind home plate riled up now. 0-2 pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on a ball outside. He was fooled on that pitch. He does not strike out a whole lot. See, that is Henry Jackson's 3rd strikeout of the year. And with 2 outs, that will bring to the plate Ryan Miller. And he swings at the first pitch, like a breaking pitch. Fouls it off to the left side. As the kids head off to get that foul ball. Fastball in the outside corner called strike 2. J.D. Willis coming in throwing strikes. Ryan Miller 1 for 3 on the day, had 2 ground outs and then a double. He has a hard hit ball right at Drew Dalton, who kind of olayed that pitch, or that ball, as that pitch gets in or outside the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I mean, he put a tracer on that ball, and Drew Dalton didn't want to have anything to do with that ball. Another check swing on a pitch outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Henry Mosley. Rhythm down 6-4 in the top of the 7th. There's another ball smoked into right field, and that will hop over the head of Ryan Dos Santos. And Miller will pull in at second base with a 2-out double. I mean, he has absolutely hit 2 tracers out there to right field. He is now 2 for 4, and up comes the 10-game hitting streak. Is that what? Did I count that right? Henry Mosley got a single in the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10-game hitting streak now for Henry Mosley. Came in with the 9-game hitting streak. Made it 10 today. And the pitch is down low. Let's see if we can put somebody on second base. How about it? Reset that count. Now a ball over the fence will tie this ball game up. Henry Mosley has a 3-run home run already this year. He'd settle with a 2-run jack right now as J.D. Willis is pitching carefully as he has gone 2 balls and no strikes to Mosley. Henry Mosley single and scored in the first. Struck out but reached base on the pass ball. It was stranded at third base and grounded out to short in his 3rd plate appearance. Swings and fouls the ball off to the right side. It probably will get out of play, and it will again off the top of the batting cages down the right field line. On deck, Tyler Franks. Henry Mosley from Trevecca Nazarene in Nashville. Hometown boy from the Hermitage Donaldson area. Attended Donaldson Christian Academy. 1 year at Freed Hardman, 2 years at Vol State, and he looks at ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to the right-handed hitting eraser from center field, Henry Mosley, who plays a great center field. Ryan Miller leads off at second, and he will stay put as Henry Miller will get on via the walk. First walk for J.D. Willis. And on comes left-handed hitting Tyler Franks. I'm not sure if they were pitching around the right-handed batting Henry Mosley there or not. But with 2 outs, Ryan Miller hit a seed out to right field that bounced over the head of Ryan Dos Santos. He had that thing lined up just to catch it on that one hop, and I'm sure that Henderson, Kentucky's like Middle Tennessee, and until today, Middle Tennessee hadn't seen any rain in several days, maybe weeks. We didn't see any at my house, but I think Nashville got some, but I doubt that Henderson's gotten any. That ball hit hard up over Ryan Dos Santos. Tyler Franks comes in and looks at a slow breaking pitch for called strike 1. Tyler Franks doubled in his last plate appearance, but had a bit of a brain cramp running from second to third on a ground out. And he sits on one right there, drives it into right field. Hard to DeSantos on the throw home, trying to get Miller to play, and he does not even slide, but is in there safe. I don't know what happened there, but a run comes in for the Rhythm, a 2-out RBI by Tyler Franks. That's another possible base running mistake right there, as Ryan Miller, if he had been tagged out and not sliding, I don't think Coach Carmen would have been real happy with that. But Harrison Travis finds himself back at the plate with runners in scoring position with 2 outs. J.D. Willis delivers ball 1. Rhythm threatening to tie this game, and with one swing of the bat could go up by 2. Harrison Travis looking for his first big fly of the year, and takes a big old hack, fouls that pitch back. Harrison Travis has a double in 3 plate appearances as well. Actually, that's the play that Tyler Franks was thrown out. It was not on a ground ball, it was on a strikeout. And the ball got in the dirt. His count goes to 2 balls and a strike. J.D. Willis pitching carefully to Harrison Travis. Does have a base to put him at, but Harrison Travis, another Carson Newman Eagle. And he swings and misses at a high pitch. Almost looked like Willis may have taken something off of that one. Travis came into today's game hitting .268. Had 10 RBIs. Has added to that total, now has 11. He swings, could not hold up on a curveball in the dirt. He ends up striking out, but 1 run comes in on 2 hits. No errors, 2 runners left on, 6-5. Getting a little closer. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back live. Here we go. These TV commercials throwing me off. Tim Reese back for the bottom of the 7th. I'm here with Ohio Valley League Commissioner John Bruce, America's guest. John, how you doing?
How are you guys?
Good. Let's make sure we got.
I'll do my best to hear you over the
Okay.
background.
I was gonna say I'm not hearing you, so you go ahead and talk again in that microphone, see if it works.
I'm sorry.
You can't hear me. Let me see. Here we go. Did you already do that? Turn that up? I didn't think it was on. Go ahead and see if they can talk.
How are we doing?
There, now we're better.
All right.
Okay. Casey Sorg steps in for Spencer Wilkins, swings and misses. And let's get the scoreboard set where we can put some strikes on that board. Sorg swings over the top of a Spencer Wilkins pitch and looks at a called second strike right there. I wasn't very hospitable here. I didn't bring you a chair as I did last year. So.
Well, that's okay. I think I can probably stand. I stand up most of the time anyway.
2-2 pitch. Just missed.
Had a little more fireworks in the first couple of innings than I anticipated for this game.
Were you here at the beginning, or did you get
got
here a little bit late?
In the bottom of the second.
Okay.
But I was following Game Changer on the way up there.
Okay. As Sorg swings and misses. So 3 out of the last 4 batters that Spencer Wilkins has faced has gone down via the strikeout. So 3 strikeouts for Spencer Wilkins. Bring to play one of the hottest hitters in the Ohio Valley League, Trevor Campbell. Understand it's his 3rd year in the league. Been seeing a lot of Trevor Campbell, I guess.
Certainly has. He's a good little producer, too.
Yes, he is.
I think he's kind of grown up with the league.
Let's change that to a strike. See if that's a ball. It is. So count now is 1-1 as they appeal down to first base. And he did not go, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Plates are spinning. Breaking pitch, he tried to check a swing. Home plate umpire says, no, you did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So you had to come see the 2 top teams in the respective divisions.
You're absolutely right.
Grounded over to shortstop and on to first base. I know Josh Carmen came out and made some changes. Let's see what changes have been made. Levi Perrell has moved over to third base. And Hayden Miller now at second base. So that right now would tell me that Hayden Miller has gone in for Ty Boyd. I'm not sure if our outfield has stayed the same. But let's get the second out up there, and we'll figure that out as we go. Nick Rucker steps to the plate with 2 outs. Sees the first pitch in there for a called strike. Spinning plates, John. Spinning plates, baby.
You're doing a hell of a job talking at the same time. Makes you think you could actually walk and chew gum at the same time as well.
The ball in the dirt, blocked by Miller. He's probably wishing he hadn't. Ate him up a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm also following the earliest game in the day.
Pitch in there, called strike.
Louisville, and it's
who is that? Louisville and who?
Muhlenberg is in Louisville.
Okay.
It's 10-9. Now going to the bottom of the 9th.
So Muhlenberg's up. Okay, 10-9. There's.
It was 9-9. They scored 1 run.
Swing and a miss, and Spencer Wilkins is mowing them down. 3 up, 3 down. We'll keep it here. Help me maybe get caught up. Let John Bruce tell us a little bit about the league, what's going on. Is there any news in the league to tell us about, John?
No, we're about, believe it or not, almost a third of the way through the season. It goes very quickly. Once we get going, it goes fast.
Well, 40 games. I knew 10 games was a quarter of it. So
10 games is a quarter. There you go. And when you get to 14,
about 14-ish, we're there,
about
right?
a third of the way through.
Well, we'll be done playing the Henderson Flash after tonight unless we get to the championship round as we're playing 2.
One of the big changes we made this year was the unbalanced schedule between the divisions. So if you're playing a team out of your division, you only play them twice, once at your place and once at their place. And then the bulk of your games then are inside your own division, which makes it more important, more valuable to win your division or where you're placed in your division. Because the tournament, when we play the postseason tournament, that's by division. And then at the end, the 2 divisions would play each other in a 3-game series for the championship.
So at least in the North Division, the South Division, where there are 5 teams, each of the 5 teams play the other 4 teams 7 times, either 3 home, 4 away, or vice versa.
Correct.
So I'm not sure how the North Division ends up working that. It can't be the same.
North plays 3 and 3.
Okay, 3 and 3. So they're playing 6.
Since there's 6 of them in the
Northern
division.
Okay. So J.D. Willis comes out of the ball game when Brady Joyner will replace him, the right-hander from Willamette University, 6'5", 220 pounds. And we are ready to start the top of the 8th inning. 6-5, the Flash lead. Another tight game between Full Count and Henderson. Levi Perrell will step to the plate. Levi Perrell, who has moved from second base over to third base. Not sure if Game Changer probably got that yet. They probably don't have Hayden Miller in the game since he hasn't batted yet. But Joyner's next pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Perrell. 1 for 3 on the day. Had an infield single. And he will look at, called strike 1. That infield single was, I would have probably given the third baseman an error on that. I don't know if you saw that play, but it was a ground ball to third base. He bobbled it and threw late, but official score decides Levi Perrell needed a single. He had one stolen from him in Fulton. I'll just tell you that right now. So he's evened up.
It's baseball, and baseball kind of takes care of itself, doesn't it? You lose one place, you pick it up another place.
3 balls, 1 strike, and Levi Perrell will lay a bunt down. It was right on the line and pulled, touched. Home plate umpire trying to figure out whether that was fair or foul. The umpire down the third base line was not in the line. It's the home plate umpire's call because it didn't get to third base, and he's going to call foul ball. So Josh Carmen's going to come out, and he's going to talk to the home plate umpire. John, I'm sitting down. You're standing up. I don't know. Could you see if that ball was on the white chalk?
It rolled most of the way down the white chalk.
Okay.
He couldn't stood there and rolled it any better. But at the end, I don't know.
Okay, you couldn't tell for sure.
It was that close.
I guess that's not fair for me to ask you, the commissioner of the league.
That one you need to be standing on that line.
Well, I mean, that looked to me like the home plate umpire was running down the line there to make the call, but I don't know how he would have a question about it, but he did. He pulled the third base umpire out, but we'll have a Music City Fire and Sprinkler full count. 1 for 4 on the night on full count. First pitch, foul balls. Levi Perrell, and a fastball in on his knees for ball 4. So apparently,
once again,
he got a base hit taken away from him, because that would have been
base hit taken away, but he got a walk.
So he's on base. First batter faced by Brady Joyner, and he walks him. And in steps Hayden Miller, who came on for Ty Boyd. He swings at the first pitch he sees, fouls it off to the right side. Hayden Miller, youngster, just graduated from high school and heading to the College of Charleston. He's from Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Good-looking young player that has played in a lot of different positions. Came on in the bottom of the 7th for defense and now finds himself at the plate down 0-2 to Brady Joyner.
Who's your most utilized utility guy this year? He's played all. You just mentioned he's played in several places. Who's Josh putting in the most places to play?
Well, Hayden Miller was late getting to the rhythm, so I'm not sure what game it was that he came here, but Hayden Miller's played in the most positions.
Okay.
So he sees that pitch high. 1 ball, 2 strikes with Levi Perrell down at first base. He's actually also our emergency catcher, as we had Frankie Delgado go down with a season-ending injury, as Joyner will throw over to first base, check on Perrell. He had a hand injury. He's a catcher, and he's going to end up having to have surgery, I think he found out today, on his thumb, but I think he'll be ready, he said, for probably this fall. 1-2. Down low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Hayden Miller comes in, and on the roster it says utility. So he's played in the outfield. He's played at second and short. Very smooth playing fielder, and he will be attending the College of Charleston, which is head coached by our starting left fielder, and the young man who's on deck is another throw over to first base, Cooper Holbrook. His dad is a head coach at the College of Charleston. Chad Holbrook, formerly coached at the University of South Carolina as well. But so there's some connection here.
Sure.
That young man's heading to Vanderbilt, and Hayden Miller, that is, swings and fouls the pitch off as Levi Perrell was heading down to second base. Levi Perrell.
I always look, because invariably almost every team ends up with one guy who just plays all over the field every year. Sometimes they'll be a second guy, but there's always one on almost every team. You never know where he's going to be.
Swing and a miss on a high fastball. He could not hold up. So 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the 8th. Brady Joyner on in relief, the 4th pitcher for the Flash. Swing and a miss, and a throw down to second base, not in time, as Trevor Campbell came flying across second base. A little late getting to the bag. Try to swipe tag on Perrell. That's his 4th stolen bag in 5 attempts on the season. Love to see these guys who get on base and steal bases. And nobody's seen more stolen bases in the last year and a quarter than the folks here that follow the Henderson Flash, as Brady Joyner asks Grant Mangrum to head out for a chat. So an 0-1 count and a runner at second base.
This is your second year to watch these teams.
It is.
So what do you think the talent level in the Ohio Valley League now?
I think it's gotten better this year
Than it was last year.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if you look at the standings, that'll kind of tell you there's a lot of bulk right in the middle.
Right, it's
of
getting
both divisions.
the way you like it. I know there's that lot of that middle of the road, and the pitch. Kid is throwing hard. Joyner is 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching looks pretty good, really. I know there's been a lot of runs scored, but.
This past weekend was a real run fest.
Swing and a miss. Perrell stealing third as he is trying to manufacture a run. Got another player on our team, Addison Culpepper, a left fielder who's played in probably 5 games, I'd say, and I know he gets on base and manufactures runs, and that brings the infield in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 1 out, Cooper Holbrook needs to just put the bat on the ball here, and he doesn't. He looks at it, called strike 3. Second strikeout for Joyner. Second out of the inning. That looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, it was. The steal of third. The pitcher's not a slow guy to the plate.
No.
The catcher really popped up. Great throw, and he wasn't even close.
He had a good jump. He had a good jump at second base, no question. But I think Grant Mangrum also was looking to stick that pitch as long as he could. He really didn't. He didn't really stick it very long. But that will be the end of the night for Brady Joyner, as pitching coach Austin Dick will come out and make a change. So we will have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen, and we will take a break. Be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Nolan Patterson is your Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen. Left-hander from Henderson, Nevada, Centralia College. 6'1", 160-pound sophomore who is coming on for his fourth appearance, all in relief, has a 1-0 record, has one save. Thrown 4 1/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. So he may be in for a 4-out save in relief of Brady Joyner. And Aiden Vosberg is on the line for the win if the Flash can hold on. But the runner at third base, Levi Perrell, as leadoff batter Hudson Mims to the plate. And he will see first pitch at the knees, called a strike. Next pitch outside, ball 1. The fifth pitcher for the Flash. Pitch low and inside. As the bugs are coming down my neck into my shirt now.
There's a few bugs here,
Yeah.
Just a few.
2 balls, 1 strike. And called strike at the letters on the black inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mims. 1 for 4 on the night as Trish Lamar is urging Hudson on. Count goes to full count, brought to you by the Bank of Tennessee. If you know anybody over there at the Bank of Tennessee, like John Smithson, tell him thank you for supporting Full Count Rhythm. Swung on and fouled off. 2 for 4 for the Rhythm on full count first pitch foul balls. Two for 5 on the day, and he swings and misses. And that will end the 8th inning for the Rhythm. So Patterson comes in and does the job. The last 3 batters for the Rhythm were all struck out, so no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
We're We're going to the bottom of the 8th. We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Drew Robertson, left-hander from Catawba College, is on for the Rhythm. Young local boy for Hendersonville from Goodlettsville, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, and a little town right next to Hendersonville. Went to Beach High School and first attended Freed-Hardeman College. Came to play for the Rhythm last year and then transferred to Catawba College down there along with first base coach Carlos Lara. But Drew Robertson on for his second appearance, and he will face Ryan Dos Santos, Zach Thomas, Chris Ortega here in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch in there for called strike. Dos Santos shortened up on the bat as though he was going to lay one down. A big hump curveball there, misses high. Dos Santos 0 for 2 and a walk. Robertson misses again outside. There's a swing and a miss by Robertson on a fastball that rode up over the top of Dos Santos' bat. 2-2 pitch to Dos Santos. Goes outside. We will have a CMG. Sorry. Full count brought to you by CMG Financial. Kevin Long, and there's a foul ball. First foul ball by the Flash today. They're 1 for 2 on full count first pitch foul balls. So that makes for the night 3, 4, 6. Another foul ball in the statistical area of the full count first pitch foul ball. That's not the first pitch.
That's not?
After it comes full, so that one doesn't count. And there's a ball hit out to left center field. Mosley going back, and that ball is drilled. It will hit at the base of the fence, and Dos Santos will hit the second base with a leadoff double. He hit that ball hard the opposite way in the left center field, so Dos Santos gets his first hit of the evening. Drew Robertson going to have to work hard now as he will face the DH, Zach Thomas, who is 1 for 3 on the night. Head-to-head competition thus far in a year and a quarter. The Rhythm are 3-2 against the Flash as that pitch misses high. Last year, the Rhythm and the Flash split 2-2. The final run total was 28-27. And this year, the Rhythm won the 14-inning game 8-7 as Thomas swings and misses on the off-speed pitch. The Rhythm have out-hit the Flash, but the Flash have put those hits to better use and scored 6 runs. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls and a strike to Zach Thomas.
Well, Tim, I'll tell you, having watched you work now for a couple of innings here, you can hang wallpaper with a broken arm.
I don't want to ever do either one of them. I don't want a broken arm, and I don't want to hang wallpaper anymore, I'll tell you that. 3 balls and a strike.
You got a rhythm. You got a rhythm going. I'll give you that. You just don't want to interrupt it.
Oh, there's a line drive into right center field. That'll score 1 run. And Thomas will cruise into second base with an RBI double. Another ball hit hard. So back-to-back doubles give the Flash a 2-run lead. Can't see the bullpen for the Rhythm, but 2 hard-hit balls. I would expect that pitching coach Ross Spurgeon definitely going to have somebody up. Not sure that they're ready yet, but Chris Ortega will step to the plate. He's 0 for 3. And he will look at a first pitch strike. Travis Smith commenting, encouraging Drew Robertson, a Beach High School product. Pitch is swung on and fouled straight up, but just back behind the press box. And the kids going crazy jumping on that. So where were you last night, John?
Last night was Thursday.
It was. Okay. It's 6 Saturdays and a Sunday for me, okay?
Yeah, I got you.
Going to church is what helps me identify with which day of the week Sunday is.
Where did that go last night?
No. I'll try to ask you an easier question. What'd you eat for supper?
Now I can answer the question.
Okay.
My wife asked if we could go to dinner last night. So I took her to dinner last night, and I did not go to a ball game.
Well, there you go. 0-2 pitch says an afterthought on a swing there as Ortega got all kinds of discombobulated there. Fastball that might have been called a strike. Not sure, but swinging strike 3, first out of the inning. And Grant Mangrum steps to the plate, strike out 3 times. So where'd y'all go eat?
There's a Chinese buffet down in Oak Grove. That's a little outside for ball 1. Chinese buffet, and we like it, so we went there last night, and that's what she asked for. So guess what? That's what we did.
That's what you get. You're on the road pretty regular. Ball 2
and
delivered
through the summer, she seldom asks. So when she asked, I went, okay, this has got to happen.
I guess you have to make yourself have a day off. As the broadcaster for the Rhythm, I get a day off when the Rhythm get the day off.
Right.
And that off-speed pitch misses just inside. Count goes to 3 balls, no strikes to Grant Mangrum.
We had one day this year that the entire league rained out.
Oh, okay, that's right.
So
fastball in there for called strike.
So for me, that's a half-day work.
Everybody's got to call you and tell you that they're rained out?
Well, once they notify the league that it's been done and it's all rained out, it's like, oh, well, I can't go anywhere. And that day we knew.
Okay.
Foul out of play.
Check swing fouled off to the right side brings us to a Music City Fire and Sprinkler full count.
Ooh.
If you know anybody over at Music City Fire and Sprinkler, tell them thank you for their support of the Full Count Rhythm and Full Count Ministries. Oh, fastball just missed. The inside. So Grant Mangrum finally gets on base. First walk of the ball game for Drew Robertson. That puts runners at first and second with 1 out. And Peyton Matthews stepping to the plate. He's 0 for 2 and been hit by a pitch. First pitch to Matthews, called strike on the outside corner. Matthews, the number 9 hole hitter, and on deck, the switch hitting Drew Dalton. Breaking pitch misses. Outside.
I got another tough question for you. Which catcher for Full Count hit the home run over center field in Paducah?
That man right there that just caught that swinging strike 2, Ryan Miller. He's hit 2 big flies at Paducah. He hit one.
Is this young man?
Yeah, right there down the plate from the University of Tennessee. Ryan Miller hit one over the scoreboard, and he also hit one to dead center as that pitch just missed. Drew's got that curveball working. It's just not always getting over the plate. Were you there, or did you hear about it?
I was told about it.
Okay.
Was the one he hit it over dead center field into the trees.
That's the first one that he hit there. That pitch just misses. We got another full count as Drew Robertson is not happy about that call. A Music City Fire and Sprinkler full count. 2 runners on. Zach Thomas and Grant Mangrum. They stay put, and the 3-2 pitch misses high and inside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Now for the top of the order, Drew Dalton, who has a home run and a double and 2 runs scored in 4 plate appearances, and out will come pitching coach Ross Spurgeon to talk to Drew Robertson. So, yeah, Ryan Miller hit a ball over dead center field. Well, I think they say over there it's 414 or something to dead center.
It's
but
414 to dead center. He hit it up into the tree, which is about another 25, 30 feet behind it, or at least up that high. I went, whoo. So you're talking about a 450-foot post?
Yeah, I don't know that it actually went that high up in the trees, honestly.
Okay.
It was well hit. But I think the one he hit over the scoreboard, his next time up there, he got a hold of that one a little bit better. So bases loaded, 1 out. Drew Dalton swings it at first pitch like he wants to do. He's done at least on 3 occasions. Connected on a leadoff home run in the first and connected with a ringing double down the left field line in the 5th, but missed on this pitch. And another pitch gets in there right at the letters for called strike 2. And Drew Robertson needs a strikeout or a hard hit ball to the shortstop. Hudson Mims still at short. Hayden Miller at second. And a pitch on the outside corner. He rings him up for a backwards K. Just what the doctor ordered. Second strikeout for Robertson. And 2 down. Casey Sorg steps to the plate. 1 for 4 and a run scored. He singled right after Dalton homered and was the second of 4 straight base hits by the Flash in that first inning. Fastball gets in there on the inside corner. Called strike 1. Drew Robertson trying to extricate himself from a situation that he had a hand in.
Did it. Kind of got himself in. Let's see if he can get himself out.
2 doubles, 2 called strike, delayed call. It might have looked at the bottom of those knees as it went by. Might have waved. This is a pretty tall young man right here, Casey Sorg, 6'3", 205-pound right-handed hitter. He taps a slow chopper to third base. Going to be a tough play. On to first base is the throw. I'm shielded by the umpire, but I am convinced that Levi Perrell
he was out.
Threw Casey Sorg out at first base.
Very good play.
What a great play. I'm telling you, Levi Perrell is playing a slick infield. So 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors. 3 runners left on base. We're going to the 9th. And the Rhythm need 2 to tie. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
The top of the 9th we go. And If you're looking at game changer, they have not changed the pitcher for the Full Count Rhythm. They still had Spencer Wilkins out there on the mound. Of course, if you were listening to the broadcast, you knew that that was Drew Robertson, who threw the bottom of the 8th. But the Rhythm will send up 2, 3, and 4 to face Nolan Patterson, who's looking for a 4-out save. And he has thrown ball 1 and ball 2. Let's clear that count first. And now we'll get ball 1 and ball 2 up there. Hard throwing left-hander. Henry Jackson takes a healthy cut at a 2-0 pitch. Comes up empty. 1 for 4. And another swing and a miss.
He is just rearing back and letting it go.
Yeah, Henry Jackson is late to Patterson's fastball party. At Centralia College, he had 39 strikeouts in 25 innings of work this past spring. And he reared back again. That pitch missed down low. Now we have a Long Hollow Church full count. And there's lots of people out there who know folks from Long Hollow. And another full count. First pitch, foul ball. 3 for 5 for the Rhythm. 4 for 7 on the evening. Another foul ball off the bat of Henry the Eagle Jackson. Carson Newman Eagle, hometown Waxhaw, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. His dad, due to a flight schedule snafu, drove in, is here for the ball game. Another pitch fouled off to the right side. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. On the leadoff batter here in the top of the 9th inning for the Rhythm. Digs in his glove and he throws, and another foul ball. Got a lot of broken windshields out there tonight, John.
Yes. Don't park close to the field. There you go. Easy lesson.
7-5, the Flash lead. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Rhythm. And guess what, folks? Yeah, right. Another foul ball. I believe this is the first time in my scorebook that I've ever reached the top of my little rectangle with foul balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight foul balls for Henry Jackson. And he will earn, and I mean earn, that walk.
What was that, 11 pitches?
3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pitches. Let's get ball 4 and a runner on first base. How about it? And now Ryan Miller, man, we were talking about just before, who's hit 2 bombs. He has 3 home runs. 2 of them happen to be big flies at Paducah. Another one was an inside the park home run that was controversial call in terms of a home run. I would have ruled it probably a single on a 3-base error.
Oh.
But that was at home. It was a hard hit ball to the right fielder that just got by the. It looked like he olayed the ball and went to reach down and get it, and it just topped over his glove, and he probably should have got in front of it. Mm-hmm. It went all the way to the wall, and then as he's rounding third base, the guy makes a throw, a cutoff makes a throw to third or home, and as that pitch hits Ryan Miller on the right shoulder, and he will head on down to first base.
All right.
But runners at first and second, but
we're going to call the bullpen now?
Oh, looks like, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Maybe just a chat, but last time I saw this pitching coach come out there, he shook the hand of the pitcher and then took the ball from him, but not sure if we have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit, or we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen, and it looks like it's the former rather than the later. Rhythm, the title sponsor for the Full Count Rhythm, and I'm sure John Bruce remembers this from last year. I think we told him about that, but that the Full Count Rhythm's name has nothing to do with the name of their title sponsor, the Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's just very coincidental. So general manager.
Coincidence.
I'm sorry?
A nice coincidence.
It's very sweet coincidence. They are a tremendous partner with Full Count and Full Count Rhythm. So a walk and a hit batter put runners on first and second. That ball gets by Grant Mangrum, and now we got runner off of first base, but he will scoot back. Henry Jackson could not see where that ball had gotten to. He definitely could have made it to third base, but I don't know that Henry Mosley knew that that ball had gotten away from Mangrum and was not telling Jackson that he could go. Swung on and lifted high.
Wow.
In the air just outside of the infield. Shortstop Trevor Campbell will get under it. I didn't see the infield fly rule called there, but there's a chance it could have. But a high pop-up to Trevor Campbell at shortstop just in the outfield grass will be out number one. Tyler Franks will step to the plate, another Kennesaw State Owl. 2 for 3 on the day. He has doubled and singled in his last 2 plate appearances. Looks like he has been right on it. Pitch to Franks outside a ball. I agree. Jackson Wilkins. Spencer is not pitching any longer, but I can't run up there to the press box and let them know. I'll probably tell them after the game. Maybe they can fix that as a pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to the left-handed swinging power hitter. Tyler Franks came a little bit late to the rhythm as well, but he's got 3 big flies. See, he looks at strike 1 on a pitch on the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. It's a very strong young man right here. Of his 7-9 hits now, 3 of them are home runs. He will look at another called strike. So the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes on Tyler Franks. And he breaks his bat, hits a weak ground ball to second base. Drew Dalton will field and throw over to first base. That bat did not die a hero, but the tying runs are now in scoring position.
Now batting first baseman Harrison Travis.
With 2 outs, Harrison Travis finds himself up at the plate again with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. The Saudi Daisy, Tennessee native swings and misses. At the first pitch from Nolan Patterson. He would put the first 2 runners on with a walk and a hit by pitch. But has gotten a pop out to shortstop and a ground out. Misses with that pitch. Ball 1 strike. Swing and a foul tip. As the Rhythm are down to their last strike. 7-5, they're down. 2 runners on, the tying run out at second base.
I love it.
Ryan Miller. Swing and a miss as the flash, as Nolan Patterson looks into the Rhythm dugout, puts his hands on his crotch for some reason, and then shakes hands with his catcher, and strike out of Harrison Travis will end the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. And the Henderson Flash take game 2 of the 2-game series, 7-5. and move into first place overall in the Ohio Valley League. But, John, that doesn't really mean anything.
It doesn't until you, if you win your division playoff game, then you're the host for games 1 and 3 in the championship series.
As the Full Count Rhythm was last year. They were the overall winner.
What it means.
And but it doesn't mean anything at 13 games through the season. So
it does not. You're absolutely
it does break the 8-game winning streak for the Full Count Rhythm and continues the now 3-game winning streak for Henderson. But the Rhythm fall to Henderson Flash, who moved to 11-2 on the season, and Full Count falls to 10-3. Winning pitcher should be Aiden Vosberg, and the losing pitcher will be Nick James, who will fall to 1-2 on the season. So a tough first inning for Nick James, and that ended up being the bad inning for the Rhythm, and the ended up being the problem for this ball game. I'm not trying to remember what the word is I'm looking for, but just couldn't get over the hump after that 4-run inning for the Henderson Flash. So it took us 3 hours plus to get up here because of traffic problems. I'm hoping it won't take that long to get back home.
I hope it doesn't either.
But John Bruce, the commissioner of the Ohio Valley League, has joined me these last few innings. I always thank him for coming by, especially on road trips. John, thank you. And
absolutely.
We will see you down the road.
Absolutely again. We'll see you someplace. I just don't know where yet.
That's right.
I basically don't schedule myself till about a week out each time. So, and then I just go and show up. And then I kind of pick games. At the middle of the season, I go pick games that I just kind of want to watch, and this is one of them. But I thank you for the opportunity. Appreciate it. You guys have a safe journey.
All right. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate you. And the Rhythm fall to the, let me get a final score up here. So turns into the final 7-5. The Henderson Flash defeat Full Count tonight in a game that, let's see, what did we take? About 9:15 that game finished. So a game that took about 2 hours and 45 minutes to complete. The Rhythm fought hard, had 2 runners on there late, but just could not push them across. We will be in Fulton, Kentucky tomorrow night to face the Railroaders. Let me make sure that's right. I'm not getting that confused. Wherever we'll be, especially if we're in Fulton, then we will have a broadcast because they have great internet over at Fulton now. There's the schedule. Bear with me. June 18th, we are at the Fulton Railroaders. Game time is set for 7:05 on a Saturday evening. Probably a full stadium there at, I believe they call that Low House Field. So this has been Tim Reese and my guest, John Bruce, the commissioner of the Ohio Valley League. Thank you all for joining us tonight in a loss for the Rhythm, a win for the Flash, 7-5. Good night for now, and we will talk to you tomorrow. God bless you all. Good night.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.